Hi, everybody. Um, so I am going to be doing a sale. I have got so many cool items to show you. I'm really excited about several of these items. I hope you are too. And thank you for coming in. I appreciate it so very much. And make sure you speak to me over in the comment section so I know you're here and I can say hi to you. So I see already Thomas was in here earlier at 1 o'clock. I don't know if he's made it back yet or not, but Thomas, if you're in here, hello, hello. And I see some crazy chick named Jen Eads is in here. Hey, girl. And I see Linda Classic Old Soul. Hello. I'm glad you ate your meatloaf and mashed potatoes and olive bread. And the olive bread sounds delicious. I'm just going to say, I love me some olives too. So, and hey, Lou, how are you doing? Cindy, how are you, sweetheart? So, thanks for coming and popping in. I know there's a bajillion things probably going on tonight. And it just happens that way. It's close to Christmas and everybody's trying to get stuff in at the last second. I've started going through some things. So I'm going to be having a sale pretty soon where it's items that never were paid for that I've pulled back out, items that I've had sitting there for a while that I kind of just want to clear everything out so I can start new for the new year. So I'm probably going to be doing a sale very soon that's going to be items like that I'm just going to have and I'm kind of, trying to get through. So, hey Nancy, how are you? Hey Mary. So, um what else? What else? Oh, I do have a jot form at the top. If you haven't purchased with me before, if you're in here and you haven't purchased with me before, make sure you fill that out so you'll have it in there. Um, that's part of the reason why I have some items that were never paid for is because I can never track people down to send them invoices. So make sure you do that for me if you don't mind. It is password protected, as Jen always says, it is password protected. And I'm the only one that has the password. In fact, I have trouble remembering it sometimes myself. So nobody's going to get a hold of it. Hey, Chad. So make sure you fill that out if you haven't already. And if you have purchased from me before and you've got an invoice, don't worry about it. I've got your info. You're good to roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't even remember that, Jen. I wouldn't. Or I would get it mixed up and I'll put like 1, 3, 2, 4 or something. Numbers are hard. So, anyway, we're going to get started in just a moment. I am going to say, because y'all are in here, I'll probably repeat myself about halfway through for people that came in later. I am going to be selling some stuff on the district now. I have been accepted to sell on Vamp as well as Knickknacks. So if you guys go to either one of those sites, make sure you look out for me because I'm going to be on there and I'm going to start listing some items on there very soon. I actually have one item on Knickknacks right now, and tomorrow I'm going to be putting some more items on there and some on Vamp as well. So that's exciting. That's fun. So I hope you guys can check that out as well. It took me a little while today to get used to it because I've never done it before. So I kind of had to figure things out as I was going, but I did it. I did it. It's no worse than eBay. I made it through. Oh, you and your falling iguanas are my worst nightmare now. If y'all weren't there yesterday, I, you got to go back and watch about the falling iguanas because we had a great time with that. Hey, Sandy. So thanks for coming in here and hanging out with me. And I'll get the spiel out of the way. I do ship from Florida. I use Pirate Ship for shipping and PayPal for invoicing. I did a few invoices today. If you didn't receive one from me, you will be getting one tomorrow for this last week. And if I haven't already done yours and you purchase something tonight, I can include that in the invoice as well. And you'll just have one coming up. So, okay, I think that's everything. I think I did everything. We'll see. So we will get started. Um, Everything tonight, pretty much, there will be a few things that are just going to be a flat price. Everything else will be at an offer. if you're new to these types of sales, I will give an offer price. And if you put that price in and you're the only person interested, you'll get it for that price. Or you can, bid up if you want to. I know I was getting to the point I couldn't even breathe anymore. They had me laughing so hard. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to start with a couple of pieces of jewelry because I have those right here in front of me. So we will start with those and then we'll go into some other stuff. So let me jot these down really quick so I don't forget what I'm doing. Okay. Hey, Amy. So first up, I have this really pretty brooch. Where is my light? I can't ever find my light when I need it. Okay, it doesn't glow, but it is a beautiful brooch. It's got a gold pink kind of rhinestone that has that nice iridescent finish on it. And then it's got kind of a citrine color rhinestone going up the center of the leaves. It is going to start, I didn't even give myself a price on here. It is going to start at $8. It is a vintage brooch. Let's see if I can do the magic hands. No magic hands. No magic hands for me today. My hands are no longer magic. They never were. I might have Jen come over and just use her magic hands on my stuff. But it is a really beautiful, really beautiful vintage brooch. It has got that great, gosh, it is just not focusing at all tonight, is it? It's got that great, now, as soon as I move it, there we go. Now you can see it. So it's kind of like 4 leaves put together, and then you got that citrine kind of color stone there on the bottom, and then you've got them going up each one of the leaves. And then you can see these have that beautiful iridescence to them. So it's kind of the pinks and the greens and the purples all showing up. So pretty. Hey, Margot. And look at the construction on the back of it. Isn't that pretty? It's so nicely constructed the way they put that together. Oh, you were having trouble focusing too. I know. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Mary Beth. I don't know what's going on with the focusing. It just doesn't like to do it for me sometimes. But it is a beautiful brooch. $8. And I don't see any interest, so we will pass on that. I'm being told to pass, so we're going to pass. The voice from beyond told me. It was like, done, move on. And then I have this vintage bracelet. Somebody has replaced the clasp on it and put a lobster claw on there, which I like better because it's easier, right? But it's got all these bells on it. Let's see if it's going to focus on this. Let's get real close and back up a little bit. But it's got jingle bells, like different sizes of jingle bells, and it's got like a regular kind of bell on there too. And it actually jingles. So this is going to be a $6 start for the bracelet. Hey, Carrie Ann. $6 start for the cute jingle bell bracelet. And let me see if I can give you. Yes, Tammy Renee always keeps me in line. I need that. Y'all, I did not even bring my ruler over here. So let me see if I can see on my wrist. So yeah, it's about a 7-inch. She tries anyway. But I just thought that was really cute because it's got the little round bells and it's got the regular jingle bells and it's got the bell bells. The bell bells? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, we'll count it down then. Going once, going twice, and sold to Margot. I don't want to know what you're going to do with that. Don't even tell me. I don't want to know. Don't need to know, but I'm glad you got it. You're going to jingle all the way. No comment. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Okay, so I've got these and I've got two different ones. And I'm going to start them at $12 choice. You can choose which one you want. One's a little larger than the other, but I'll show you the differences. So these are the Candle by the Hour candles. It's a coiled candle. This one's been burned. They're a little dusty from sitting over here, but it's a Candle by the Hour candle. This one's actually been burned, as you see from here, but it feeds itself up through here as it's burning. I think it's pretty cool. You can buy these rolled candles like this on Amazon and other places to replace. These are beeswax candles. So here is the first one. It's the smaller of the two, and it's kind of like the vanilla cream kind of color. And then the other one is this green and red one, which I thought would be great for Christmas. It has not been burned. As you see, the wick has not been burned on this one. But look how you put it in. Isn't that neat? So you kind of like pull part of it up, and this pinches onto it to hold it, and then it burns, and it feeds the candle up through there. Now, this one looks like it might have been melted together. So that's why I priced them at the same price, because this one is a lot bigger than the other one. But like I said, you can get the replacement candles for them. And if you've never seen these, you can go online and look at them. They are pretty darn expensive, but I thought they were really fun. Especially this one, you could just display it for Christmas if you have like kind of an antique or old world kind of Christmas going on. Really cool. And this is all metal. Hey, Dana. Oh, let me see if I got any birds over here. Oh, no, I don't see any birds. Uh-oh. Sorry, Dana. So I see Nancy at 12. We'll give it just a second. If there's no other interest, we will start counting it down. So going once, going twice, and sold to Nancy. And Nancy, do you want the red and green, or do you want the, I'll call it white just to make it easier. It's more vanilla looking to me, but which one would you care for, honey? You just let me know. The red. Got it. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'll put it back here for you. So the other one's still available if anybody is interested. Okay. So next, my dog is going to bark for no apparent reason. Sandy, you want the white one? Awesome. Thank you. They're a lot of fun, y'all. They really are. Okay. So next up, I have, it's not really a puzzle box. It's like a jewelry box, but it's made out of wood, and I think it's amazing. Let me see where I wrote this down. So I'm going to start at $10. But see, it's wood. It looks like cedar almost. I think it is cedar. It kind of smells like cedar. And so you can push it from back here in at the back, and the little drawer comes out, and it's a velvet lined jewelry box. I think it's really pretty. And it's got a marking on the bottom. I don't know who the maker is from that because I didn't research it, but I thought it was really cool. Now watch me get it in crooked and not be able to do it. I know. I might have a bird over here of some kind. I'll have to look and see. just for Dana. We know how much she loves her birds. So, all right. If there is no interest in the little jewelry trinket box, Heidi box, whatever you want to call it, we will pass on that. where you can hide all your stuff. Hide your stuff. Okay. I have a couple of perfumes here. I didn't know if y'all be interested in these, but I'm going to go ahead and show them really quick. And if there's no interest, that's okay. No big deal. But I always like to show everything at least one time. So the first one is Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. And it looks like it's almost full. I don't know how full it was to start with. But it is a Donna Karan. And it's kind of a sweeter smell. I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell it. But I'm going to start this one at $10. Because I guess these go for like 50, 60 bucks. Who knew? I don't really wear perfume because I'm allergic to most scents. But it does smell nice. It smells clean. It's sweet but clean. It's not like the vanilla sweet that's like kind of a little overpowering sometimes. This one actually smells good. Exactly, Maura. You could have kept your herb in that box. So there's that one. And I'm going to show you the other one, and then we'll move on if there's no interest in those. This one is actually an old Avon one, which who knew? Oh, no, wait. I'm not going to sell that one because it's missing its sprayer, I think. Oh, wait, no, I pulled the sprayer off. I think it unscrews. What did I do? Okay, I don't know what I did with it, so I'm not going to show you that one. But it was the Topaz. So I don't know what I did to it, y'all. I screwed something up. So anyway, we will pass on the perfume if nobody's interested, and we'll move on to something else. And that something else is these replacement uranium shakers. And I actually replaced the lights in my black light, or the batteries in my black light, so you can actually see these. So I'm going to turn the light off really quick. It's going to be an $8 start choice of on these. It's just a single shaker. It does not have a top, but these are older ones, so I'm going to show you. So this is the Hazel Atlas Colonial Block. I'm going to turn the other light off. I'm going to get it all dark and romantic up in here. All dark and romantic up in here. Look at this thing.
I'm sorry, how much?
$8 start.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. This thing is a glower. Oh, Cindy, okay, I'll put you down for that. Thank you, honey. So there's this one. This is the Colonial Block. Beautiful. And I thought this would be good because you could put like a little bottle brush tree in here for Christmas and decorate your black light cabinet. And then this one, I believe it is Hazel Atlas as well, but I don't know the pattern on it. But it glows really nice as well too. So I'm going to turn the light back on so you can actually see the pattern. But these are beautiful under black light. They are really, really bright. They've got a lot of uranium in them. There we are. There's a light again. Woo! My eyes are dilated now. So I'll show you this so you can see the pattern. So it's kind of got like this V shape that comes down. And then like, it's almost like, it's not an angel, but it almost looks like it's got wings up here at the top. Oh, no. Oh, no. You see what's coming here to help me out now. So this is the second choice you have. So you have one or the other. They're both uranium. They both glow beautifully. Okay, I see you. I see you. Just go sit up there on me? Okay. Okay, we'll pass on those. Yes, if you got little cold feet. Have you got little cold feet from being on the outside? Were you outside? Poor little thing. I know you're freezing to death. I'm telling you. If you got her, you wouldn't want her. I'm telling you right now. She's a handful. She's a shoulderful, as you see. She just wants to lay on me all the time. She doesn't care if I'm doing something. I'm supposed to be paying attention to her, not doing what I'm trying to do. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? That's all right. I can have patience. So next up, I have this Honig. It's a piece of California pottery, and they call this the green apple. And it's this little container here. It's a lidded dish. It'll be a $10 start, and I'll show you the lid. Okay, where are we going now? Now you don't need to go over there. You're going to knock something off. So it's got like a leaf up here, and it's got these leaves on the lid. And it's kind of a turquoise color, like a light turquoise color. And then the bottom part is shaped like the apple, and it's kind of an off-white color. It does have a little bit of crazing in it. I'll show you the base of it. Really, really nice little piece of mid-century pottery. This would be like the 50s. And I don't see any interest, so we're going to move on. You guys can think about it. Okay. Now, I have this piece. I know it's a little on the expensive side, but it's an amazing piece of glass. It is a piece of Murano. It is an Alfredo Barbini piece, and it is gorgeous. It's got that avocado color. Look at that polished bottom on it. Ugh. So this is going to be a $40 start. I want you to look in here at the gold that's inside of the white casing. Can you see that swirl of gold going around in there? And it goes all the way up on the sides. It's an amazing piece of glass. So it is Murano. It is from the 50s, the late 50s. You can go look up this piece and you'll see they're going for about $250, anywhere from $200 to $250. I kid you not. But I wanted to show it to you guys before I put it anywhere else. I want you to have a chance. I always want y'all to have a chance at everything. In case there's any Murano lovers. And y'all know I love my glass, so. Fantastic, fantastic piece. I wish that gold would show up a little bit. There you go. Now you can see all that gold in there? Yeah, it is really, really nice. And like we said before, if you've never had a piece of Murano, when you get one and you feel it, you will know. You will know it when you feel it. It is like, it just feels different than all the rest of them. So y'all take a thunk on that one. And I'll set it down over here. And I had another piece similar to this when I was selling with Jen, but I want to show you this piece as well. It is.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What? Oh, Amy. Okay, sorry. So we will count it down for Amy, going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, Amy. You made an excellent investment here. I'm telling you right now. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Good, good, good. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad it found a home because I was going to have to keep it if it didn't. Thank you, honey. I do too, Amy. Oh, I love some Murano. So let me write you down really quick before I forget. So I had a piece the other night that was a key fob that was made out of kangaroo hide from Australia. At the same sale that I got that, I also got this little clutch purse. It is from the 60s, and it is also made out of kangaroo. So it is a vintage kangaroo hide clutch. It's got the kiss lock. It will be a $16 start. It's not super big. It's just like a small clutch. So soft. I love it. It feels kind of like my cat that was over here a little while ago. I'm surprised she wasn't doing this. Hey, Lori. Yeah, if you like vintage, like purses and accessories and that kind of thing, this one is from the 60s. It is a vintage one. And it's just something I've never run across before. I know it's kangaroo because I put it down. It was trying to hop away. No, I know it's kangaroo because it looks identical to the coin purse that I sold, or the coin thing key fob thingy that I sold. Was it last night or the night before? And it's the same hide. It came from the same estate sale. And you can see here where it's been pieced together on the side. You can kind of see right there that it's a hide. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on it, and I'll set it right over here, and y'all can think about it. Okay. I know I'm such a smart aleck, aren't I? I know I can do that with Margot, though. She won't get offended. And if she does, she never tells me, so. Okay. So next we have
Wait a minute.
Margot, you want the little purse? All right, we'll count it down for you. This looks like a Margot piece. Going once, going twice, and sold to Margot. Congratulations. Thank you. It is so cool. I just have to rub it on my face. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Next up, I have a piece of Kanawa glass, and it is a swung vase in the red. It's got the crackle to it. But the great thing is, which I didn't know, it needs washing. The great thing, which I didn't know, is when I turned my lights off to play around with my black light, this glows at the top and down here around the bottom. So apparently it's got cadmium in it, which I didn't realize. Margot. That's why we love her. So I'll see if I can show you. Is it going to show? Probably not. But it glows orange right here around the top. I don't know if you can see it or not. And down here around the bottom, it's got some more orange in it. So it is going to be, if I could turn my light back on, there we go. It's going to be a $14 start for this nice little 1, 2, 3 finger swung vase. It does still have its Kanawa foil sticker, although part of it is missing. It is still on there. And that's for somebody who had a label on there. It's just got to be washed off. Well, you know what? We have to laugh. If we don't laugh, it's just like life gets too hard sometimes. You have to have a sense of humor. So I'll give you a face measurement since I didn't bring my ruler over here. And I see Chad in at 14. It is a nice piece. It doesn't have any chips or cracks except for the crackle it's supposed to have in the bottom down there. And that is some old adhesive on there, but I'll wash it off. It was just sitting over here in my stuff and I haven't washed it. And it's got my fingerprints all over it. So you could probably lift those and put them at a crime scene and it would be blamed on me. So there you go. Going once, going twice, and sold to Chad. Thank you so much, Chad. Let me put that back here before I drop it and do something bad. Before I do something bad, y'all. We don't want to do that. Okay, so I don't know if there's any Disney people in here, but if there is, I'm going to show this really quick and we'll move on if there's not. Thank you. So this is a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs snow globe. It is musical. It is licensed and it is amazing. So you got the cottage there with Snow White out front. You see that? And then you have the mine down here. It goes all the way around with the mushrooms. It is so cool. It's a big one too. Look how big this thing is. And I'm going to try to wind it up. It plays a little bit. I don't want it to play forever.
How much?
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's going to be a $35 start. It plays hi ho, is off to work we go. Okay, now you need to be quiet before you get me in trouble. So again, I haven't even listed this one. It's been sitting over here for a while because I was going to list it on the Bay, but I haven't done it yet. I do know when I was looking them up that they've got them listed for $100. But as Margot always says, not here at, well, I guess it'd be Gina Mart instead of Margot Mart. Not here at Gina Mart. It is a $35 start. But look at all the little dwarfs doing their work. They're in the mines. And that's sparkly where it's coming out of the mines. You see that where they're mining? There's a little dwarf butt sticking out. I don't know why. There goes Dopey, being Dopey, going down the rail. And he's mining in there with his, look, it's a deer. He's got a deer pulling his cart. But I just thought it was pretty. It's very detailed. Very cool. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on it because I can't hold it for long. It's kind of heavy. It's a little heavy. Okay. So next, I have this KWO. It is a German smoker, wooden smoker, and it's St. Peter. He has his hang tag here. He's got his keys to the gate so he can lock us all out. And he is a smoker. Let me pull his top off so I can show you. There we go. Let me line him back up. And look, he's got his little sandals on, little star. Okay, so what's something I want to tell you before I give you a price. He has been repaired. Somebody has glued his arm back on. So it is a separate piece, but I guess it came off and somebody has glued it back on, just so you know. Because of that, I have priced him down because he has a repair at $20 start. And you can go look him up on the KWO site, and they have him for $120. But I think that's too much. So very cool. All wood, German made. And I'll read you what it says. I don't know, Mary Beth. It is St. Peter, so it says on here, dear customer, we congratulate you to have bought a product of original handicraft made in Germany, a high standard of quality, exclusive design, and attention of detail characterize our KWO creations. Many enthusiastic collectors who are looking for beautiful and traditional designs have discovered KWO products and become faithful customers. Each article is unique and embodies the long tradition of handicraft or handcrafting products of wood in the mountains of Erzberg in Germany. Something like that. Aren't y'all impressed? I wrote, look, it's all in German and I read it. No, I read this side. So, okay. I see Cindy is interested. So going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations, Cindy. This piece is so fun. I love it. Thank you. He is so cool. Look at him. He's just cool. He's got a star in his pocket and down here too. All right, let me set you back here. Come back here, sir. There we go. You sit right there and don't fall off, okay? I always talk to these things. I don't know why I do, but I do. I can't help myself. Okay. Oh, Daisy, Cindy, that's awesome. Okay, so next up, I have a bag of vintage buttons. So if you need to do some crafting or whatever, if you just like vintage buttons and like to look at them, whatever, more power to you. So these are going to start at $5 for the bag. And this bag is pretty well slam packed full. There's all different sizes and colors. There's a lot of white ones back here on the back. But if you look on this side, there's some still on the card there and all different colors and types. There's some metal. There's some probably lucite. There's some plastic. There's all kinds in there. So $5 for the bag o' buttons. Bag o' buttons. I have to figure out where it is on my list. $5 for the bag o' buttons. These four were 30 cents at one time. These amber colored ones. Those were 30 cents for those. Look, 30 cents. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass. I'm going to move on to something else because I want to go pretty quick. I got a lot of stuff to get through with you guys, and I don't want to keep you waiting. But if you see anything that you like, you just let me know while we're going, and we'll come back. Okay. Next up, we have this. Okay, this is funny. Let's do this because it cracks me up, and I got it sitting right here. I have a vintage shirt. Now, this one is true vintage. It is polyester goodness. I would assume it's probably about a size large. I put it on, and the buttons didn't pop open, so I'm assuming it's about a large. And look at the mushrooms. Oh, my goodness. So I figured somebody could either wear this, use the material to make something just because it is an old polyester material. But look at all those glorious mushrooms. So it will be a $5 start for the shirt. Look at the big old collar on it. I can't get over it. I just can't. It is long sleeve. And it's got the kind of chunkier cuffs on it. I know, Lori, isn't it neat? I love it. I just love it. I can't help it when I find stuff like this. I had to pick it up because I'm like, this is just, yeah, you could use a junk journal. That's what I was thinking. You could craft with it. You could make something else out of it. I mean, if you're handy and crafty, you could do a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness, look. There's a sheep on here. I think that's a sheep. Hold on, is that a sheep or a deer? No, it's a sheep. I'm pretty sure. Look. What is that? Is that a sheep or a deer? That's a sheep, right? Yeah, because it looks like it's woolly. So anyway, I had to pick it up because of the fabric, and it is 100% polyester. I mean, it's just got that feel to it. It's got butterflies on it. I mean, there's a turtle on here. So after you get your whatever you had in your box over there, you know, your Heidi box you had, after you use some of that, you could look at the shirt and find all kind of animals on here you didn't see before. All right, so if there's no interest, that's okay. I just wanted to show it to you because I thought it was so fun. I love stuff like this. So we'll pass on it. I'll set it over here. If y'all think of something fun you could do with it, let me know. Okay. So next up, I have a piece of Rowe pottery. Where's this say it's out of? Cambridge, I think it says. I can't read that. But it is a gorgeous piece of Rowe pottery. I think it's probably a large. It's either a really large, medium, or a large. Is what I think. Because I usually wear like a medium in a shirt, and I put it on, and the buttons had no problems buttoning. So I think it's probably a large, because sometimes with button-up shirts, I have a larger chest, and the buttons will kind of flare on me. So these I didn't have that problem with. So y'all just let me know if somebody wants it. You like it? Okay. Awesome. I'll put you down for that. I'm glad it's finding a home. Thank you. Let me put it right back here. Thank you. Okay. So, like I was saying, this is a piece of Rowe pottery. I love it because it's from 1995. So it's already vintage. I know. 1995 is vintage now. Don't cry. I feel the same way. But it's a gorgeous, like mustard colored. It's got like they made a crackle kind of look to it in there in the glazed part. And then this is unglazed. You see where it says Rowe pottery right there, 1995. It's got their little stamp on there. And it's a candle holder. So this is going to start. Let me see where I have this written down. See if I wrote it down. I don't know if I did or not. Let's see. I did. It's going to start at $8. It's a fantastic piece of pottery. I'll show you the bottom. Just plain. But this is stamped in. They stamped this in, and they stamped their little mark in there. And I just thought it was really pretty. I love handcrafted pottery like this. So if you do like the kind of the boho kind of look, if you like the later mid-century where that was like the avocado and the gold and the like orange and all that, that would mix in well. And it would be great for fall too because of the color. So it's just a pretty piece. It's kind of one of those investment pieces where you grab onto it now, and in 10 years it'll probably be worth 10 times the amount because that's what pottery does. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We'll pass on it. But I think it's beautiful. It's a big one. It's a big one. A big one. Okay. Next. Hey, Poppy. So next I have some mid-century barware. This is 4 glasses, like small, I don't think they're rocks. So they'll be very small rocks glasses if they are. So these are going to start at $10 for the set. There's 4, and it has these great bowling pins and bowling ball on them. I'll show you the size. They're not shot glasses. They're bigger than that. Now, they have, some of them are missing a little of the gold on there, just from the age, being washed over the years or whatever. But these are just screaming 1950s. And I don't know who made them. I kept trying to look them up because there is a mark on the bottom, but it's a D, like a cursive kind of D. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. It's going to be backwards on here. A cursive D. You see that? I can never find the maker. But I thought they were great. They don't have any chips or cracks. Like I said, the only problem is they're missing a little bit of the gold on some of the bowling pins. But other than that, they're a great set of 4. If you like mid-century barware. If you've got a mid-century bar set up, or any kind of bar really, they'd be fun to be a conversation piece. But it's something you can use too. So utility, and you got style and function. Okay, so if there's no interest, we will pass on those. I'll send them to the side, and you guys can think about those. Excuse me, as well. Okay, so next up, I have a small piece of Swarovski crystal, and the thing I love about this, it's faceted, it's gorgeous, but the thing I love is, you know, Swarovski always has the swan as their logo. Well, it's a Swarovski swan. Beautiful crystal, faceted, just sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. This will be an $8 start. The Swarovski mark is right here. Not that I'm going to be able to show you because it's not going to show up. Oh, please show. You can kind of see a little bit right there. But it is marked with the Swarovski on the bottom here. Let's see if I can get it to put my finger right where it is and see if I can get it to do it. No. It's not going to show you, but it is marked with the Swarovski on there. Beautiful little swan. I love crystal anyway because it just sparkles in the sun. So pretty. No chips or cracks, in great condition. Give it a second. If there's no interest, we'll pass on it. Can I help you? Huh?
Going to the store.
Okay. Be careful. Love you. All right. So we'll pass on that. Okay. And then next up, I have these guys. These is going to be a pair of 1970s new old stock shell pictures. And they are pretty much identical, but I'm selling them as the pair because I don't want to separate them. They'll be a $16 start. And these are new old stock. They still have the plastic on them the way they came when they were purchased. So there is 2 of them. You get both for $1 monies. So they're pretty much just the mirror image of each other. It is all made with shell. See if I can get it in there. There we go. And they're not super heavy. They're kind of what do you call this? Not rattan, but whatever this is. The woven on the back. And then it's got the frame made out of shell as well. I know. Oh, Dana, I do have birds. Thank you, Mary. I forgot all about this. Look, Dana. Birds. I didn't even think about these. But they're pretty big.
Watching you.
Why are you stalking me? Don't stalk me. It's creepy.
It's got to stare here eerily behind the camera.
Please don't stare at me. It makes me nervous. And I see Lori. How are you doing, Lori? You got everything unpacked? You doing good? I know you weren't feeling well. So we will count them down if there's no other interest. Going once, going twice, and sold. Now, I'm not measuring the bird, Thomas. Thomas is in here. I knew he'd be back to give me a hard time. That's all right. Thank you, Lori. Hey, Pamela. Awesome. Okay. We did those. Okay. Let me mark some stuff off that we've done that I have forgot to mark off. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Okay. Next, I have a piece of treasure craft for you. I am starting this way below market value. You're still feeling like crap? I'm sorry, Lori. I truly am. So I'm starting this way below market value because, again, it's been sitting here. I need to move some stuff if I can. So this is a 1963 piece of treasure craft, and it is a nice big piece. We're going to start this at 16. Look at this. A big leaf dish. Now this crackle, they intended for that. They made that into it. So don't think it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so crackly. The crazing you see in there, that was intentional. So it's a big, huge, look how big this thing is. Big, huge leaf dish. I'll show you the back. It's got that wood texture to it. And there's where it says Treasure Craft 1963 USA, number 385. So a nice big piece. No damage that I can see anywhere. It looks like it's in really good condition. So again, if you just like treasure craft, if you collect that, if you like the tiki look, even this would go well with that. I love treasure craft. It's really is just so well made. And I like it's a divided dish, so you can use it too. You could put jewelry in this and separate it out. You could actually use it for food if you wanted to. Whatever you want to do, or just display it. Put it up, hang it up on the wall like this, or like this. However you want to do it, I guess. But if there's no interest, we will pass on it. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. There's no interest, we will pass on it, and I'll set it right over here. Again, if you see anything you're interested in later on, you just let me know. There is no timeline on this. I'm just going. Oh, look who came back to cause problems. Look who decided to come back and walk right in front of my computer. Are you just going to sit there in front where I can't do anything? You need to get down, Sweet Pea. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So next I have, where are you going now? You're making me nervous walking under my feet like that. I'm afraid you're going to attack me. Where did I write this? Did I write it? Yes, I did. Next up, I have, and the cat will run this out. Absolutely. The cat runs the household. What are you talking about? So next up, I have a pair of wooden deer. The thing I like about these, they have that very mid-century modern look to them. They're very like Scandinavian looking because they're simple. But I also like that you can take them apart and store them flat when you're not using them. So it's going to be a $6 start for the pair. Here's the first deer. As you see, all the pieces come apart so you can store it flat. So here's the first one, and here is his friend. So one's standing up and one's kind of grazing, I guess. And they're pretty good size. Like, they make a statement. But see, all the pieces just slide. They're just put together like that. Just flat. Like kind of thing. And they stick back in. You take the legs off and the little tail and all stored. Great design. I love it. Oh, I lost you for a minute. I am not measuring the tails, Thomas. I just like the construction of them. I think they're really sweet. Oh, look. This one's got a red nose. This is Rudolph. And this one's got the black nose. We don't know which one this one is. I didn't even notice that. Huh. So Rudolph's in here. Jen. All right, Jen. Keep it up. Keep it up, because when he's back in your cell, I'm going to encourage him. All right, so if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on these. I'll set them to the side. Somewhere over here. I'm trying to find some place to put them so I don't knock them off. Okay. Next up, I have a y'all are too much. Too much. So next up, I have a Pixie Flower Frog. This one is quite old, and it's a pretty amazing. It's going to be a $16 start, which is probably worth a ton more than that, but we're going to do a $16 start anyway. So he is sitting here on this little kind of log thing. You see the holes for the flower frog. It's an amazing old piece. Give you an idea of size on him. Trying to get him close so you can see his face. He's got his little pointy hat on. Little pointy hat. And I think he's nakedy. Not sure, but I think he is. He's covered up with something here, thankfully. But pretty sure he's nakedy. Yeah, Lori, that would. Thomas. Okay, ma'am. No. No. What are you doing? You're standing on the arm of the chair, and if I move, you're going to fall. That's not a good idea. That is not a good idea at all. I worry for your safety. Okay, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on him, and I'll set him over here. You guys think about it. Okay, you got to get down, sweetheart. You're making me very, very nervous, okay? You're making me so nervous. You really are. I know, but you're making me nervous. I know. Yes. I love you too. Yeah. Okay, well, I need you to get down for a minute. Thank you. It's like having another child. I have so many children in this house at this point. Okay. Next, I have this piece. It is so fun. I love it, love it, love it. It is a planter. Let me see if I do have it written here. It'll be a $12 start. And it is a vintage planter. Oh, Margot. That's a whole conversation, honey. A whole conversation. So this is a mid-century planter. It is made in Japan. It was made in Japan. Look at the colors on this thing. It is ceramic. It's a donkey wearing a hat, and he's pulling this cart. And look how colorful and pretty this is. I just love the colors on it. It's amazing. They even glazed the inside of the planter like that green color. It is marked made in Japan underneath right there. And he's just fantastic. I love the donkey wearing the hat. Good size. And I just love, love, love all of the design and the colors and the glaze. I even like where the glaze dripped right there a little bit. I just think it's beautiful. Just beautiful. So again, you don't have to use these as planters. You can use these to put things in, to store things, whatever you want to do with them. I think they're amazing. I would love to have this, and I would love to have like a string of pearls plant to go in it to hang off of it. But I've had the hardest time finding a string of pearls plant. I have looked and looked and looked for months. I cannot find one. I finally found one the other day, and it was like a tiny little one, and they wanted like $30 something for it. And I was like, I don't want it that bad. But I'll find one. I'm going to keep looking. I'll find it. Okay, if there's no interest, we will pass on this guy. I will set him back over here. You sit right there, sir. And then next up, I have a clear apothecary jar. So if you have a curiosity cabinet like me and you like to store strange things in jars in your curiosity cabinet like I do, I got a piece of tape on there. This is the one for you. $12 start. You take the lid off so I don't knock it off. Really fun. Apothecary jar. No chips or cracks. Great condition. Here's the size on it. It'd be great to put bath salts in. I'm just playing. But it is a great piece. I love it. Love it so much. And like I said, it is a good size. It's not a humongous one, and it's not a tiny one. It's a good size. It's in between. I guess a good middle size, I guess. Arsenic. Yeah, you can store your arsenic in here. You know, whatever your little heart desires. Thomas? But it would be fun, like, okay, if someone buys, you'll send the bath salts for. Awesome. Do I get some too? That would be awesome. But it would be fun, like, if you don't want to put like bath salts in it or something else for your bathroom, whatever, you could put colored lights in it or something, you know, for the holidays. It would be so pretty that way. Oh my goodness, Chip didn't bark when you came in.
He's feeling adventurous.
All right. Oh, your dog's barking though.
He noticed.
Okay. So I don't see interest, so we'll pass on it. Okay. So I have all these little perfumes. I'm going to do all these for a buy it now of $1 each. So if you see one you like, I'm just going to jot it down. It can be like a little add-on or whatever. If you just want to buy these, whatever, I don't care. But I'm just going to show them to you. And you let me know if there's any that you want. And I will put you down for them. I know Marco is sweet sometimes, isn't she? You see how I said sometimes. Sometimes, isn't she? No. So the first one is Van Cleef and Arpels. These are the miniature perfumes. So these are going to be a flat price of $1 each. I'm not going to do, you know, bidding on it. Just $1. If you see one, shout it out. So this is Van Cleef and Arpels. Let's see what it smells like. I don't know. It smells like Van Cleef and Arpels, I guess. So there's the first one. The next one is Morocco. I don't know. Morocco. Y'all probably know better than I do these scents. Like I said, I don't wear scents because I'm allergic to most of them. So there's that one. Again, these are all the minis. Minis. Here is a Jessica McClintock. Which I used to know what that smells like, but I don't know anymore. Let's see what else there is. This one, which I don't know what it is. I'm not going to show it. What is this one? Lancome Maggie Noir. I don't know. This one. Maybe it'll focus in just a second. Magienoire, whatever that says. Just a few more and then I'll be done with all these. Nino Cerruti, Eau de Toilette, Paris. Whatever that is. Yeah, that Margot. Do you want that one or you just tell me what it is? Black Magic and Fridge. Oh, Poppy, thank you. I'm glad Poppy's here and knows this stuff. Poppy's smart. Do you want Black Magic, Margot? Or you just tell me what it is? And then this one's Ted Lapidus. Ted Lapidus. Lapidus. Oh, you want Black Magic. Okay. Black Magic. Let me pull that one for you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so this is the Ted Lapidus. Lapidus, I think is what it says. So that's that one. Plus, these are great little stocking stuffers if you got somebody that likes perfumes and likes to try things out. I can't read this one. Do I have my loop over here? These are written so small. Oh, good for you, Poppy. I don't remember none of that stuff that I learned. I learned it long enough to take tests, and then I forgot it. And I always mixed up my French and my Spanish when I was trying to do it. Okay, this is Halston, some kind. It says on there. Cute little bottle, though. So that's a Halston. And then finally, I've got this, which there's not much left in here, but the bottle is amazing. Memories of Paris perfume by Jergens. Look at that. Memories of Paris. I like the bottle. I know, Poppy, isn't it amazing how, like, I did Spanish in high school, and then in college, I did French, and I mixed them all up. It was horrible. My teacher kept yelling at me about it, and I was like, I'm doing the best I can. It's bad. Okay, so let me write that down for Miss Margot, so I don't forget. You go back here, sir. Okay. Thank you. Then next up, I have these. They're sterling silver. They're by Accessory Snobs, whoever that is. It's a company that makes jewelry. And I feel like these are actual gemstones in here because they are sterling. But I don't know if they're garnets or what. But they are pierced earrings on the card. And I'm going to start these at $6 because, like I said, I need to clear things out if possible. But they're the kind that just slides through your ear like that. And like I said, it's some kind of stone here, and I feel like it's a real stone because it is really pretty. It's a deep red. I don't know. Good night, Thomas. So $6 start. They are on the card. Again, you can make a gift out of these. They're really pretty. And they kind of have a vintage look to them. Like they have kind of a around the sides of the stone. It's kind of antiques looking. I'll give you a second to look at those. And if there's no interest, we will move on. See the back? They just slide through. Thomas. Good night, Thomas. All right, so we'll pass on this. Good night, Thomas. You are too much, sir. Oh, hold on. Going once, going twice, and sold to Margot. Margot's gonna get her some fancy earrings. Congratulations. Gosh, there's a lag tonight, y'all. I didn't realize there's that bad lag. Okay. Oh. So next up, I have one Afghan. This is all I have. Gift them, honey. Good idea. I just don't have anybody to gift them to. I probably would have kept them. I know Tom's gonna be dreaming of measuring things all night, isn't he, Poppy? So this one is like kind of a cream and like a vanilla and a cream color, I would say. And it's more of a, let's see, one. It's about 2 yards, a little over 2 yards wide. And the length is probably about 3 yards. I measure everything by yardage. So, yeah, about 3. So it's kind of a throw, I would say. It's a really nicely made one. So I'm going to start at $12 if anybody needs one for the cold winter months coming up on us. It's nice just to, like wrap up in it when you're chilly. Wrap it around you and sit on the couch and watch a movie, watch a Hallmark movie. It is a pretty. I like the way it's got the ziggy zaggies in it. Hopefully you can kind of see that with me holding it up all awkwardly like this. There's the edge. The edge. I'm kind of stretching it, pulling it like that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay, if there's no interest, I know, Margot. If there's no interest, that's okay. I will fold it and put it right over here. And again, if y'all think of something that you want that you saw, you can always come back later and tell me. Hey, Amber, you can always come back later and tell me or send me a message, an email or something, as long as it's available, no issue whatsoever. Okay. So this piece, I have 2 that I have picked up that I'm probably going to be listing. If nobody here is interested, I'm probably going to be listing them. You had snow today? No. So I'm going to try to bring it over here. I have it priced really at a good price, just because, again, I know it's going to cost a little more to ship, and because the top portion that's supposed to go around it is missing. However, what I have it priced at is at about 1/8 of what it actually sells for normally. So this is a Fenton lamp. It does work. I've had it plugged in. It does need a bath. It is going to start at $50. These normally go for about $300. It does glow. It is custard glass. It does glow. But like I said, I know it's going to cost a little more to ship because it is large. And the glass that goes around this is no longer there. That's why I priced it the way I did. It is beautiful. It glows like crazy. So, hey, Kelly. So I'm going to turn the lights off and let you see the glow if you want to. Let me see if I can hold it up to do it. I don't know if it's going to glow where you can see it or not. Hold on. Hold on. Let me set it on my shoulder so I don't drop it. Can you see it glowing? It's glowing like crazy over here, but I know it doesn't show up as well on the screen. So it is a beautiful, beautiful lamp. I do have 2 of them. If somebody was interested, I did want to give you guys an opportunity if you want to see it. Measure it now. Oh, Margot. So here we go. You can see how big it is. I can't measure. I don't have my ruler over here. But again, this is one of those things. If nobody is interested right now, you can think about it. You can message me later. I just wanted to show it. I always, like I said, I always show you guys everything before it goes anywhere else because I want you to have the opportunity. Oh, yeah, I'll ship it because I'll take that thing apart and ship it. Margot's going to make me ship this. Look at her. I'm kidding. So, honestly, the base part of it right there is worth the $50 by itself. But, like I said, I'm trying to get rid of stuff, guys. So, Margot is in at 50. Okay, it's going to come in 2 boxes, though, just so you know. So we can count it down. If no one else is interested, we will count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, that's true. Margot, if you're coming here, you could pick it up. But whatever, if you want it before that, that's fine too. So like I said, there's 2 of those available. Do you want one or do you want both of them? You let me know. Well, whatever, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But you said. Oops, just one. Okay. So there's one more still available. If anybody out there in the interwebs is watching and decides they want one, there is one still available because I had 2. So thank you, Margot. It is very cool. I got to tell you, it is very cool. All right. The traveling lamp. I love it. It's like the traveling pants. The traveling lamp. It's great. All right, I got a couple of little vintage bells here. We'll do these really quick. I'm going to do these at a flat price because, like I said, I am trying to move some stuff tonight. And why not? Right? Why not? Let me see what I have not shown that I had on my list. Okay, I think that's all that. Okay. So these are going to be a flat price of $6 each choice. So the first one is this fantastic, like almost like a trumpet flower shaped bell. It's got some nice engraving on it. It's got the like leaves and things. Oof, nearly dropped it. It's got a good sound to it. Really nice brass bell. The second one, emotional support lamp. I think that's my favorite comment of the night so far. That's great. The second one is a claw bell, which I love these. And listen to the sound coming off that one. It's so nice. I love that sound. Now this one's got some enameling on it, as you see there. And it's kind of a floral. It's got the green and the red. So those are your choices. The claw bell are the one that's a little more trumpet shaped. But they are both solid brass vintage bells. Right, right, Dana? Right? People bring some strange stuff, y'all. So I see Lou and it's 6. So Lou, do you want this one or do you want the claw? You just let me know. You can say, just call this one trumpet so I know which one you're talking about. I know it's not trumpet. Claw. Okay. Gotcha, honey. Thank you. And this one is still available if anybody's interested in this one. You just let me know. Let me set this one back here for Lou. Okay. Let's see what I still have over here. All right. So I have this. This is actually an antique bowl, hand painted, gorgeous piece. Really, really pretty. And this is a whipped cream bowl. It's got these beautiful hand painted flowers all the way around it. And down here on the bottom as well. Gorgeous piece. So this one is going to be an $8 start. Give you an idea of size. I guess you could use it as a mayonnaise or sauce bowl as well. But this size is a little bit bigger than what the mayonnaise bowls were. So they use these for their whipped cream, which I think is just interesting in itself. But it's just a beautiful piece too, the way they painted it. And it's got a gold rim around the bottom here. And it's got a little bit of a gold rim left up here. Some of that has been diminished over time. It happens. But when you're over 100 years old, you know, if that's all that you got wrong with you, that's pretty darn good. It's really just, you know, I always call them romantic pieces because I think they are romantic when they have the flowers on there like that. Imagine using this at for Valentine's Day. Make a chocolate cake or something for your loved one and put some whipped cream in there with some strawberries. It would be so pretty. And then you could keep it out for spring. They're really pretty. Yep, Easter, exactly. Brilliant minds. Okay, so if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on it. I'll set it right over here. And then a couple more things, and then we will call it a night. So this is one of the pieces I had sold before but was never paid for, so we're going to pull it out really quick. It is going to be just a $6. I'm actually going to do as a flat $6. How's that? $6 flat. And it's this beautiful brooch. And it's got porcelain flowers and rhinestones in it. It's in a heart shape. It's got the purple and the green and the blue rhinestones. And it's got these pretty pink porcelain roses on it. And Pamela, that's yours, honey. Thank you. Set it over here. And then I have this stick pin, which is a nice old one. It's got clear rhinestones and it's like a fan shape. So I'm going to do this one at a flat $4. If anybody wants this one. Beautiful rhinestone fan shaped stick pin. And it does have a bottom on it. I don't know if that's the original. I don't think it is, but it does have one on there. There's the back of it. Show you the construction of the back. This will be so pretty in like an antique hat or something. And I see Lou for that one. Thank you. Over here. And then I got this bracelet, which I think is pretty amazing. It's still got my string on there from earlier, but
Kelly's gonna get the ball.
oh, Kelly, you want the bowl? Okay, thank you. Let me write that down. Thank you. Okay, so these are what is that word? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Guys, this blood pressure medicine I'm on, I get so foggy. I can't think sometimes. I'll just show it to you. The glass that has the little designs in it. What do you call that? Millefiori. I'm telling you. This medicine has got me so brain foggy. So it's about a 7.5-inch bracelet. It is a slide bracelet. This one has got some age to it. It's very old. These are all glass, green Millefiori. It's got this little hangy down. That's my string hanging off. It's got another large piece on there as well. Gold tone, gorgeous old piece. It does have the fleur-de-lis in between each one of the slides. And they are prong set. So I'm going to give you an amazing deal on this since it was, never paid for. So I'm going to do this one for a flat $12 for anybody that wants it. So just put in 12 if anybody's interested in this one. It's an amazing deal for that. But like I said, I'm trying to move some stuff out because I can't hold on to it forever, I got more stuff coming in, so I can't. I can't do it. And I got you for that, Kelly. Thank you. Let me write that down. Thank you. Thank you. Put that over here. And you know what? I showed this one at the start. So if y'all are still watching, I had it started at $8. I'm going to mark it down to a flat, and I'm going to do it for $6 because, again, I'm trying to get rid of things. So $6 for the vintage multicolor rhinestone leaf brooch. It is vintage. It is older. So $6 flat. If anybody wants that one, you let me know. Just put 6 in if you want that one. And we're going to get through this stuff. And I forgot who made this one. Can't remember. Okay. And then finally, I have this little brooch here. I'm going to do it for a flat $4 if I can get it out of the little baggie I had it in. Hey, Melissa. So it is a filigree brooch with this blue stone on the front. And like I said, it's going to be a flat $4. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. You can kind of see some striations in there. It's really pretty. I like that color of blue. And it's got the filigree kind of gold tone around it. There's the back of it right there. And if it would actually come into focus, that would be fantastic for us, wouldn't it? But it doesn't want to. So let's get really, really close and then bring it back. And it still doesn't want to focus because it hates me. I don't know, guys. I don't know why it's not doing it. But it's a small one. It's a small little brooch, but it is really pretty. But we'll pass on those two. So these two are still available if anybody's interested. You can let me know. Okay. So finally, I've got this piece here. Now this is new. I picked it up from Target because I got two of them. I'm keeping one and I'm going to sell the other one. Because I went last year and I couldn't get them and I was upset. So I picked them up this year. So it is the Pink Sweet Ceramic Bird Ornament from Target. And I know they are like impossible to find, but I'm going to do it for $8. If anybody's interested, just put in bird if you want it. $8 for the bird. Look how sweet that face is. He is pink. He's a pink pretty baby. And they do sit flat. Like, so if you don't want to use it as an ornament, it does actually sit flat. So you can do it that way as well. So if anybody's interested in that, just put in bird. And I am not going to do a recap tonight, a rapid recap. I do that sometimes I don't because I'm tired. So I'm not going to tonight. But if you see anything that you were interested in that did not, was not sold, was not claimed by anybody, you just hit me up at my, on my channel. Leave a comment down here below, however you want to do it. And I'll get in contact with you and we'll work whatever out, okay? So, guys, thank you so much for coming. And I will be back. Yes, please leave a thumbs up. I would appreciate it so very much. I will be back Tuesday. Actually, Tuesday, I believe, is Friends Selling with Friends. So, I think that's next week. So, make sure that you go hang out with Margot tomorrow night. She will be on tomorrow night. So make sure you go hang out with her. She always has a good sale and she's, she's goofy as everything. So she's fun. It has great items too. So thank you so much for coming in. Again, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it so very, very much. Yes, Friends Selling with Friends is Tuesday. Thank you, Jen. I couldn't remember. My brain is scrambled. So Tuesday I'll be on with Friends Selling on Jen's channel for Friends Selling with Friends. Will be the next time I am on. Yes, and Margot will be on at 4:20 Pacific time because she likes to make it hard on us. So good night, everyone. Stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed, please. And I will see you guys very soon. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for all your purchases. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Mwah! Have a great night. Go spread joy and hang out with your friends and family and have a good time. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.